here we go. I won the die roll. It's my lucky day. This looks underwhelming, but I'm kind of okay with it, because Precinct Captain, hopefully, will make more creatures. Yeah, not much to say. Turn 2 Precinct Captain, turn 3 Banishing Light, hit with Precinct Captain, that seems pretty good. Depending on his... I have no idea what he's playing. Isn't that cat something? Isn't that Japanese? I don't know. Someone who speaks Japanese, tell me what that means. Or someone who knows what that name means and it's not Japanese, tell me what that name means and, call me an idiot. Green, white, land. Could be looking at... I haven't seen Selesnya Beatdown in a while. Naya Hexproof is a thing, sort of. It's more of a thing than this stupid White Weenies deck. Green, white. Junk, Constellation also went around. Okay. Gonna yell called it in a minute. Voice? Man Bloom? Oh, this is exciting. Am I up against the mirror? And when I say the mirror, is he also doing hard times? Look at all those shocklands, it couldn't be. But, geez, do I Banishing Light his Mana Bloom? What's the correct play in this matchup? What is this matchup? What's going on? Help me. Daring Skyjack? Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I mean, Mana Bloom seems like a ramp thing, which means I would probably just Banishing Light whatever he ramps into. Unless it's a big dumb, what's it called? Blood Baron. Because I can't answer a Blood Baron with my main deck. Can't answer a Blood Baron or a Stormbreath Dragon in the main deck. I've got 2 Celestial Flares on the board. Oh, maybe it's only just occurred to me how bad that really is. Okay. Here we go. Mana Bloom. Turn 1 Temple Garden, turn 2 Godless Shrine, Mana Bloom. Into Courser of Krufix. Revealing Thoughtseize. Alright, so we that seems like a waste of a Mana Bloom to me. Basically what that Mana Bloom said was gain 1 life. Which I don't like so much. Where do I put this so that it's not a pain in the bum? Where do I put it so that Magic Online doesn't lag at me? Where do I put my mouse so that it stops moving this thing? Help! Help! Okay. Okay. Let's put you over here. Alright, I'm probably going to end up casting Banishing Light on the Courser. Or Banish a Priest on the Courser seems pretty good as well. Yeah, I like. Yeah, no idea what I'm dealing with. Junk Constellation seems likely. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, Mana Bloom's supposed to be used for ramping you. What he did was use it to cast the Courser so that he could sandbag his forest and play it, which gained him a life. I don't really like that line of play. But, again, maybe he knows something I don't. Okay. I mean, would you play one in a green, gain a life? Banishing Light, banish your priest? Haha, but what if I Banishing Light your Banishing Light? This is gonna get stupid. He's got another courser on top. So the question is, if I Banishing Light your Banishing Light, get back my Banisher Priest. Say the word banishing too many times so it stops making sense. Yeah. This is getting dumb, but also fun. Fun is good. Yeah. Deck. So expecting to see an idol on a blossom. Well, when he hits his land drop, I guess. Place it on the stack. Go on. Go on the stack. Go on the stack. I'll Banishing Light your Banishing Light. Get back my Banisher Priest. Banisher Priest triggers Exile's Courser. Aha. So much banishing is happening these days. Alright. In for 7. Go to 4. Brave the Elements in hand makes me just not scared of anything. Including blockers, like that Courser of Grufix that was on top of his library. I guess I should be afraid of sweepers, but I can't think of one he could cast right now. I guess if he goes untap blue source. But he's been missing land drops and I know there's a Courser on top of his library. Blue source lets him cast Supreme Verdict, by the way. Okay, you're dead. You know you're dead, right? Don't even need to show you Brave the Elements. Okay, cool. Right. How do we sideboard against Constellation? Ugh. Bring in Deicide, of course. I guess 3. It's basically just a instant speed kill spell against this deck. We're gonna lose... Eidolons, they don't seem fast enough. We want to really punish this guy for slow starts. And we're going to try cutting something else. One launch the fleet, I suppose. Stop, 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 stop it. Okay. Alright, let's try this out. Let's see what we're up against. That was a fun game 1 though. Did what White Weenies is supposed to do. Steamroll slow starts. The problem I'm having with this deck is it just feels like red decks do it better. Well, that's not a hand we can keep. It's got no land in it, doesn't it? Okay, let's try that out. This is a bad hand, but I'm keeping it anyway. Temple of Plenty, sure. Oh, Magic Online will be taken offline soon. I didn't actually read how soon. Probably should have. But this is the last match I'm going to play anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be fine. They never cut you off in the middle of a match. That's just not a thing they do. I think what it was saying to me there was we're disabling the 2-man events. The 8-man events. So I think even if I wanted to play a 4th match, I couldn't. There's Mutavault. Hello, Mutavault. Into Mana Bloom. Into Sylvan Caryatid. Ooh, that card. That card. I can't deal with that card. Need an Anthem effect. Or another Soldier of the Pantheon. Another Soldier of the Pantheon does not do it. No, don't cast the Soldier of the Pantheon. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's try the Precinct Captain. And I guess pass. Stupid caryatid. Need to draw spear. Spear's a good draw. Or haul. Whichever works. Shock yourself? Nah. Why bother? Don't play another caryatid. Don't play another caryatid. Really need a spear now. What? What's this? Oppressive raise. Alright. Hardcore constellation, I guess. Plains is not a good draw. So awkward. I think playing soldier here is actually better than attacking with both. But this is a bad situation. Maybe I should be running Spirit of the Labyrinth over something. Just because caryatids are running around. I've got Skyjacks already, but big mana bloom. Say it's a big mana bloom, please. Doomwake Giant. Gross. Oh no. God. I never played against this deck because I didn't play any block constructed when it was block constructed time. I don't think I can win here. I'm just gonna play stuff. Yeah, I didn't play any block constructed, which is when this deck was really scary. And I hadn't really seen it in standard until now. I like the way even the Constellation deck is running Mutavaults. Like, ugh. Such a stupidly good card. I will not be sad to see Mutavault gone from standard just because it forces decks to run 4. Take the damage, I guess. Now play 2 enchantments and kill my precinct captains. Or do nothing. Fine with that as well. Did I just draw another plains? I didn't exactly see what happened. Yeah, I think I just drew another plains. Well, you know. Let's pass the turn. Temple Garden. Shock. Okay. You do not have to worry, buddy. Don't have to worry about cards in hand. Alright. Can't block a 4/6. Could with a spear. Why did you shock yourself? I'm afraid of you now. Stop drawing planes. Just stop it. You know, we had this conversation earlier. Sometimes you don't draw enough land. Sometimes you draw too much land. It's called variance. Not so much luck. You know, it should even out overall if you're building decent decks, but variance. There's a Banishing Light. It's funny, he doesn't even need to target anything with the Banishing Light. If he cast a Banishing Light now, it would board wipe me and he'd have no targets for his Banishing Light, which is vaguely amusing. Underworld Coinsmith. Ugh. Stop. Stop with your things. Stop playing spells. It's not fair at all. Animate Mutavault beat me to death. How come you're allowed to play spells? Alright, I don't think there's anything I can draw here. Like, even if I kill the Doomwake Giant, he's got lethal. And another plains. Especially good draw here. Don't know how he beats a plains. Alright. On to game 3. The last game you are getting out of me today. I want to hear feedback on the deck and stuff like that. You guys have been great about sending me ideas for decks. I've got plenty stockpiled that I'm ready to do in later episodes. This is fine. It's a fine hand. But what I need from you at the moment is ideas for improving either this deck or Phoenix. If you guys want to see more videos from Phoenix, I'll definitely throw some up. Just because we've got a new deck doesn't mean we're going to stop playing with Phoenix. So, yeah, I'm open to suggestions. The series is still very young, so I would like input and feedback and stuff. Okay. So my hope here is that all of his removal is enchantment based, so I can protect my Daring Skyjack with Deicides. Shock yourself. Carried. Abrupt decay. Well, we tried. Creature. Yay! Creature that doesn't get through Caryatids, but you play the game. Caryatids enter the battlefield tapped. I get at least one hit in with the Sovereign. Would really like a spear. Spear would make me very happy right now. Temple Garden. Caryatid? Nope. Coinsmith. That we can Deicide. Don't know if we're going to, but we can. He gains a life. Such a cool card. Alright. Come on now. There's not much to think about with this trigger. Do I want to gain a life? Cool. Let's just banish or priest it. Cool. Hit him for 2. Courser of Crufix. He gets his free land. We know he's drawing a land next turn. So we can Deicide and launch the fleet. That seems pretty good. I doubt this guy's playing Wraths. He's however playing Doomwake Giant, which I have to be very aware of. So maybe launch the fleet isn't the best. Having said that, if he resolves a Doomwake Giant, launch the fleet doesn't do anything anyway. Maybe Deicide hold up Deicide is better than Deicide launch the fleet. Yeah, I think I like that better. Yeah. We're a little too slow at the moment. Not having an Anthem effect is hurting us a little bit. Doomwake. Doomwake kill Imposing Sovereign. Comes into play tapped. We're still going to Deicide it right now. So we have our mana. So if we draw, say, a spear, we can still spear and launch the... That seems pretty good. Someone said something funny to me about Deicide. If you use the blue changeling that can make other things all you could say hit a Doomwake Giant and get rid of all copies of Doomwake Giant. But this, obviously we're in modern now, but it was just a funny idea. The card's a god, technically. Yes, let's just smack him. I don't want to play the second launch of the fleet. It doesn't seem that relevant. It would make another 1/1, but just seems like a waste. Even using the first one seems like a waste, but I felt like I had to do something. We can theoretically launch the fleet targeting both of those guys now. 2 more soldiers instead of just 1 extra. Maybe that's a reason to hold it, as opposed to just I want to hold it. Eidolon of Blossoms, kind of don't care about that. Would love to hit an Anthem now. We've got 3 3-mana Anthems. Would like to draw any of them. Imposing Sovereign, not the best. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Imposing Sovereign. I'm going to do that launch the fleet play. Because I'd rather kill the Blossom, the Eidolon of Blossoms, than worry about his Coinsmith. Because drawing cards is much better than gaining life. So we get 2 1/1s out of this. Now I would say his play here is eat a 1/1, take 4. Yeah. But now, I mean, unless he plays Doomwake Giant. If he plays Doomwake Giant, we lose. But all his creatures enter the battlefield tapped. Oh, that is brutal. Doesn't he get to draw a card on that as well? Yeah, okay. That is nasty stuff. And then Underworld Coinsmith enters the battlefield and he gets to draw another card. Jeez, this deck is good. It's a good deck. What are you doing? What are you doing now? Stop! Stop it. Oh my god. Alright, so that was backbreaking. There's no way I win now, I don't think. Can't think of a way I win. Plains. Seems pretty good. Yeah, this is going to be hard. Deicide would be an excellent draw. There's a 3rd one in the deck. Or Banishing Light. Banishing Light, his Banishing Light, get back Banisher Priest, hit Eidolon. Or I could just lose. In this deck. I can't tell if the Constellation deck is really well put together, or if Wizards just kind of went, here, build this deck, you know? Very hard to say. Because it feels like just all the pieces are there. Alright, so we lose. So we 1-2'd. The interesting thing about this, though, is, you know, we're not expecting to win as... Oh, God. We're not expecting to win as much as we would like to, because our deck is, you know, suboptimal. We should be running Brimaz and possibly Elspeth, and when M15 comes out, we'll be running the new Ajani if we had the budget, you know? And, you know, when you look at it like that, a 1-2 isn't the worst thing, I guess, considering what did we play against? We played against Blue-White Control, Mono Black, and now this Constellation deck. I don't think any of these decks would cost less than 100 tickets. And we beat Blue-White Control. Did I just skip through my turn by accident? I wasn't paying attention at all. I don't think it would have made a difference, but I did just skip through my turn by accident. I feel really... I didn't even realise I drew Banishing Light. I was talking to you guys. I should really be paying attention. But the game was over anyway. Alright, that's it. That's you got 3 matches out of me. What more do you want? Follow us on Twitter if you want. I'm going to do the wrap-up bit now, but if you guys are still watching, you probably know it all. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Seriously Oisin. Dennis, who isn't here today, is at Stranjak. 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 If you want to follow Windmill Slam as a unit, it's at Windmill Slam MTG. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Yeah, and if you just want to send me Twitter messages or YouTube comments or, I don't know, letters with ideas for improving the deck or new deck ideas, although I have a lot of new deck ideas. So anyway, everything's always appreciated. Or if you just want to get in touch and say, I don't know, tell me I suck at Magic, feel free to do that as well. We love to hear from you, even if you are telling me I suck at Magic. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are still listening, you are obviously my favorite. And